growth so that...
The Marcel Ruth Cancer Center and Specialist Hospital, Lagos, is said to be committed to raising awareness for cancer and encouraging early detection to save lives. And at this forum, the emphasis is on prostate cancer awareness, where research shows people of African heritage are prone to the ailment, hence early detection and screening is key.
This reversal in medical tourism, which for me is huge and for which I'm very proud of, for us to be looked at as the same of international standards. Patients are being advised to come back for treatment. I mean, also in the same time, we've grown in the number of staff. We've grown in terms of surgery in particular. I think had kicked off just about a year and a bit now. And now we're doing quite complex surgery. So we did a transsphenoidal neurosurgery using a very special microscope that we decided to invest in, which makes it easier for our patients with brain tumors to have surgery, sort of like keyhole surgery, rather than having open surgery. And that's been really, for me, just incredible that we're able to do that here. But we're doing all sorts of other complex surgery.
As a result,
it is said that early detection saved lives, but majority of cancer patients screened in Nigeria come to hospital when the disease is at the late stage and spreading.
Prostate cancer, as I talked about earlier, is a very common ailment that affects men. And, you know, over the years, there have been drives to increase awareness and get more people to screen, because it's a disease that has, you can cure it if you catch it early. So screening really plays a very important role in that. And that's why there have been drives all over the world. The U.S. observes the same Cancer Awareness Month. Cancer and screening go hand in hand. And so, anything that's being done towards that line must be commended.
The Marcel Ruth Friends, a cancer patient support group, hopes to turn the tide of infection through advocacy and mentoring.
Since then up to now, number one, we have set up a committee, and that committee, exclusive to say, I as a chairman, we have a vice chairman, we have a secretary, we have a treasurer, we have a legal advisor, we have zonal coordinators for the various regions aligned with the geographical setup of the nation, southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest, north central, and so on. And then we have a position for regional coordinators for Europe and North America, respectively. So we hope to be able to coordinate our efforts. Already, like the CEO said, we're already having patients from abroad, who have become aware of Marcel Ruth and Marcel Ruth Friends, and this is attracting patients from UK, from US.
I believe the inaugural session for the Marcel Ruth Friends was last May. It was in May this year. So we're about 6 months from there. From the hospital perspective, we've continued to see a growth in the number of patients that are accessing care here. But what has also been interesting is that quite a lot of the patients are coming from all over the country, and I mean literally all over the country. So like this morning, a lady arrived from ABU in Zaria, traveled via Kano to get here. We're seeing patients coming back from abroad. So again, in the last 48 hours, we've had one patient come back from the US. We've had a patient come back from the UK. In the beginning, the patients who were coming back from abroad were patients who they've been told that there wasn't anything else they could offer them, so they were coming back. But now we're actually seeing patients who are going just to have their diagnosis confirmed. And once that diagnosis is confirmed, they're either opting themselves to have treatment, come back to have treatment here because they've now heard about us, from patients who are saying, look, actually, yes, I had my treatment in Nigeria. Everything has gone really well. But the beauty of the fact that I was actually in Nigeria having my treatment was that all my family were around me, my friends, I could go back home.
1 in 8 men will develop prostate cancer, hence the need to get tested early. Caring for patients during and after treatment is imperative for recovery. Ni Uilo, Arise News.